I could get used to that. I need me one of them.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us out here today on the VSO Gun Channel. I have a special guest here today, the Sootch00. Like, no joke, like I'm a little bit starstruck right now, right? Like, no, seriously, like Sootch and I have been friends for a long period of time. We've always been trying to plan a shoot. Like we go way back. Like we've been watching each other and communicating about ideas and gun testing and stuff like that since like I started doing this, right? You started just before I did, right? Just like a year or two, right? And we've been pretty much doing, in fact, there are lots of times we're doing the same projects, right, sometimes at the same time, right? Just because that's what's interesting. So real quick, for anybody, I know there's probably a lot of crossover, but for anybody out there that may not have heard of Sootch00, give them a quickie on what it is that you do with your channel.
Okay, I have the Sootch00 Gun Channel. A lot of people ask where that name came from, and my oldest son Seth, who is now 19, when he was a little guy, I called him Little Sootch. And so when I started my channel, I wasn't really thinking about a gun channel or having any real success. I just was going to shoot guns, and so named it Sootch00, and then just left it. So and then I have the Sensible Prepper channel, which is more in line with survival type themes and things like that. So just having fun, man.
Well, that's really what it started out for us, was really starting out having fun, and then it kind of developed into something, branding and all that sort of stuff, and became what it is today. And now, arguably, you are one of the forces within the industry that I will say myself, I look up a lot of your content when I'm wrapping up something that I've done, right, to make sure that I didn't screw something up. I'm like, well, let's see what Don said about this.
Well, we all do that. I mean, it's it's funny because there's so many different type guns, and there's so many different areas. I mean, I know you really get it. You do a lot with suppressors. I mean, and you do a lot with different things. I mean, I have certain specialties. I get really into just the technical firearms, like all the details, and I get so we all have our different niches, and then together, I think we have a well-rounded gun community.
I agree with that 100%. Sometimes that doesn't come across. Sometimes it feels like there's some disjointedness, especially during the dark days of the last president that we won't talk about. We won't mention him on camera.
No.
But now that the freedom is flowing, so to speak, it's definitely, you can feel the roots that we've laid down really coming to bear. And that's one thing I really wanted to talk about, and we addressed this in the complimentary video that we did with Don on his channel. Now is not the time to sit back and just enjoy what's going on. Now is the time to take back some ground, to go on offense, because it seems like we're always defending and we're always working. And I know we're all tired, guys, but if we don't take back ground now when we have the opportunity, we're going to be in worse shape, because it's going to come back around.
Right.
Everything's cyclical. And guys, you got to get active. You got to get calling and writing those representatives and senators, because if we don't do it now, eventually they're going to continue to erode it, and we won't even recognize it.
Right.
So
stay active politically.
Absolutely, stay active politically. So we shot a lot of stuff here today.
Yes, we did.
Right. So there's a couple things. I brought a couple things that I'm in the process of reviewing, and you brought several things that you're in the process of reviewing. What was your favorite thing that we shot today? My favorite, take this.
I already know what you're gonna do.
Yep.
I have to admit, that was a close second for me. But
yeah.
Probably.
This thing. So when you pump a shotgun, right? We go to shoot this gun, and will not fire. Will not fire if you just let it go, right? So like if you
try it.
No.
like I have the trigger held to the rear and I let it go.
It'll just reset.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have to use the reset.
Like, I don't know if this has been done before, right? This is a TriStar. I don't know the model number. Cobra 12 gauge 3-inch, right? I have shot some of TriStar's guns before, and I do really like them. I like Turkish guns in general, right? But I don't know if this has been done before. But in a world of very little innovation right now in the firearms industry, that's where it's at.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
no
we shot an entire case of 12 gauge in like 15 minutes. Right?
We couldn't quit shooting.
No, we couldn't. It was just more shells, more shells. So yeah, this was a supremely fun time, and I'm actually going to get in here close so maybe you guys can see how dirty this thing is now from all the. It was really pretty when we started, but now it's all funked up because we have been doing a lot of shooting on this thing. So you guys don't believe us when we say that we shot a lot. We shot a lot. Right?
Yeah, it was it's a lot of fun. Yeah. And it's so smooth, and it's really nice to get back on target with.
Yeah, it really is. Like I said during video, it's almost like the open bolt machine gun concept, where when you push that pump back forward, you hit the stop, and a lot of times you pull the gun down with you. This thing does it by itself. You don't really overshoot and throw your shot low.
That's true. That's true.
So supremely cool. Of course, the Fostech was pretty awesome. We shot several other guns today that were just a lot of fun. And guys, you guys are seeing video of all this. Don is just a good dude, and I think I said this earlier. This is like, when I need information on something, I know I can call Don up and he's going to give me the straight and narrow. So I really appreciate you coming on the channel, and I really appreciate you having me down to your range.
Are you kidding? This has been a blast, man. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, so make sure you go check out Sootch on all of the social platforms so you can keep up with what he's doing, because he puts out a lot of content. You're saying like 5 videos every 2 weeks-ish, something like that?
Yeah, between that and the Sensible Prepper channel. Yeah. You know, it's, well, there's just so much out there to talk about.
There is.
I mean, that's the thing.
And I know what it takes for me to put out a video, and that's a lot of work. I mean, that is a lot of work, and definitely a quality channel that you guys should be aware of. If you're not already subscribed to, make sure you hop over there and check out what Don's putting out, because it's just one of those quality people that's doing good work for the gun community. And of course, a staunch supporter of the Second Amendment, the NRA, all the whole 9 yards, and that's those. You're the type of people that we want to keep on the airwaves, so to speak. So, yeah.
Well, you know, you got to get your voice out there, and guys, no matter where you are and what you do, whether you got a YouTube channel or not, is getting that message out there and standing firm for our rights, all of them, and standing for the national anthem.
100%. Stand for the national anthem or else.
And this.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dude, I like this gun. I really do. It's just that one, I'm telling you.
Is that bad?
I don't know, maybe I'm just spoiled because I shoot an M11, but
I mean, it's heavy. It's like definitely heavy.
It's heavy, and the way that the trigger, because it's not knurled on the trigger or anything.
Right.
Did you ever play tug of war when you were in PE class?
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of what it feels like to me. That slippery, that rope that's full of all that grime and crap,
and it's burning because it's
right.
No, I get it.
No, no, but
you ever shot a one of those P64 Polish?
No, I've not.
You talking about a horrible trigger? It's horrible. I mean, to the point where it's like I mean, it's 15 pounds or something like that.
Oh wow. I would say that might be approaching.
Nah. You think?
No. It's probably 10.
Could be 10. Yeah.
Yeah. But the rest of it, like once you get right, once you get to here, I mean that's beautiful. I mean, there's no. The reset's good.
Now.
It's a
Smooth all the way up to the end. Then
yeah,
it's like,
it's like smooth. It's smooth. It's what it. You know what it is? It's when it reaches the half cock position. It's a smooth, and then you hear that click. Now we're at half cock.
oh.
Yeah. And then it's you know?
Oh, that's the winner right there.
Is that the winner? All right.
I mean, that's not the like. Just smooth.
All the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a little heavy. No
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be heavy. It's a. But you're right. All the way through that thing, it is uniform all the way to the back.
Yeah,
Curiously.
all that stacking at the end.
Curiously, you cannot. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you can stop it at the half cock position. Right. Versus right there. Yeah. Does this one have a modern pin block?
Yeah, the B.
Yeah, the B should. We tested that when we did our commie special. We took the gun like this, right? Put it around in the chamber, pointed it at the thing, and hit it with a hammer.
Ah!
Yeah. Made sure it's all good.
No, I'm talking about missing it.
Oh, we don't give a shit about that.